All right. Well, hello there. Oh, that's the wrong tab. That's the wrong tab. There we go. Hello there, everybody. How you doing? Ooh, we're coming into the gate hot tonight. It's good to have all of you here as part of our Team Stream Wednesday. I do believe Enra is still going on, which is awesome. Please do feel free to keep watching Enra, and whenever that's over, you want to pop over here, that is fine. Totally appreciate everybody being here. You guys are the best. And I'm also hoping you can hear me. Haven't checked. You can. Excellent. And as per usual, let me know if the audio is okay with the background music, the game sounds, and me. We got a lot of people waiting already. Let's go ahead and say hi. Captain Shadowhawk, I believe, was first in chat. Literally going to get back to your house exactly on time. Awesome. Well, if you are driving, please don't be watching. Maxi Bloke, hey, good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Mad Doctor, what's going on, man? Nice to have you here. Midnight Wild Spirit. If you like pina coladas. Nice, good comment. I love it. Oscar Grouch, hey, what's going on, man? Nerosi, welcome. Nerosi's going to be a little featured tonight. I'll get to it in a moment. Krusty Butt, hi Delta and Squad. That's right. Hi Krusty and hi Squad. It's good to have everybody here. Hunt 6409, always a pleasure. We got a little mod war going on. How is everyone? Welcome everyone. Maxi says welcome to Hunt. I don't know, game set match there, I think. Hey Kelsey, good to have you here. Welcome. Always a pleasure. 3D Destroyer, what's going on, man? I've got an echo on my voice. A bit of an echo that you've never heard before. I know what's happening. Okay. Can you hear that echo now? I'm willing to bet it's not there. I think I clicked an incorrect button. But hopefully it's gone now. I appreciate that. And Mad Doctor, thank you for the reminder. Don't forget to like that smash button. Smash that like button, hit that like button, like that hit button. No, don't like the hit button. That's a weird one. Look, I'm in a big can. Is it better gone? Yep, okay, so the problem was I had my laptop mic on at the same time. And that mic is crappy. Thank you, sorry about that, guys. I appreciate it. Georgie, hello, my heathens. What's going on, guys? So today, we are going to be doing some more ship hunting for Sentinel ships. We're going to be doing some exploration, and, I do miss fighters to some extent. I'm going to be honest with you. I do miss them. I've hunted just a ton of Sentinel ships, not only on stream, but in my off hours, to help out with something very, very important. And that important thing, I'm going to put on screen right now. This, if it actually shows up on stream, is the parts list that Nerosi has created with a team. I was a very small part of it, just helping getting finds and doing a little bit of R&D, but guys, hey, in the chat, 07s to Nerosi, really great job coming up with this list. This is too small to read on stream, so I've got another version that's horizontal right here, and I've got a version that shows just the top part of the chart and the bottom part of the chart. So we're going to go through this tonight, and we're going to talk about Sentinels and these Interceptors and how they, what the naming convention is out there right now. It took a lot of communities to put this chart together, and it was a really fun experience. And seriously, guys, 07s to Nerosi, go check out her channel. An amazing hunter, and a lot of work that went into this on her part. So really appreciate that. Who else we got here? Hey, Zoo Games. Oh, we got some emojis. Oh my god, my ice is not good enough. Suit, shopping cart. Oh god, is that a pen? Pill? Oh man, I don't know. That's a good one, Zoo. I'm gonna think about that. Double tap, what's going on? And I think that's everybody. You're very welcome, Nerosi. You did a fantastic job. Typo, hey, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. It's a stupid amount of parts, guys, and the important thing is how do they work together. So I'll give you a little preview of that. It is here. This is going to be showing how these things go together because, it's a little bit of a supplement to the chart that I threw together very quickly. And so we'll go through that as well, so we have a little bit of a better understanding of how we can start cataloging or indexing these ships so people can find or understand, if they want to go through some sort of online catalog, if it's the Interstellar Index, if it's the No Man's Sky Coordinate Exchange, whatever your cup of tea is. you'll be able to do it so that people can find what you're looking for, which is great. And if these aren't the names for you, that's okay. You know, it's a game. We all do what's best for ourselves, and that's the point. All right, everybody's doing well. Hey, Zab, welcome. Zoo triple fire, baby. Enra Raid, hey, awesome. Welcome, Enra Raiders. Wings galore. Wings on wings is right. So we're going to hunt some Sentinel ships, and what I'll be doing is I'm going to use that chart, and I'm mostly familiar with all the names, but you're going to have to forgive me hopefully a little bit. I'm still getting used to doing it live and kind of on stream, so we're gonna figure it out a little bit together, okay? Hey, Enra! Hey, awesome stream, man. That was a lot of fun to watch. And thank you so much for the raid. Team Stream Wednesday, guys. Midnight Oil, what's going on? Good to have you here. Who else do we got? Legendary. Hey, Joe J. Your phone, who dis? I don't know. Probably a wrong number, Joe J. Skip to my Lou. Hello. Oh, the usual bandits are here. That's great. Zenith Hellhammer. Hello. Man, it's great to have everybody here. And I especially appreciate, you know, for the team stream, I tend to cap off the stream, and it's a bit late for folks, and I do really appreciate you guys coming here and supporting. It's very nice of you. Georgie, hello, arriving group of heathens. You'll fit in perfectly here. That's correct. We're a wild crowd over here. All right, so what we're doing is we're flying over to our first Sentinel ship of the evening. I am in Eisentam. Hey, Shadowhawk, you made it. Good to have you here. Welcome, sir. Narosi, good. Damn it. I'm still getting used to doing it live. I gotta be careful with that quote. Oscar, you promise you're not a grouch. It was just your favorite Sesame Street character because of the song I Love Trash. Listen, the older you get, the more you're like, okay, this has to go. Distorted voice, they left us. Oh my god, I don't want the awakening mission. Oh, don't freeze. Don't quit. Don't quit on me, game. Had a little stutter there. Dreams of the Deep. I guess I'm doing Dreams of the Deep, guys. Listen, we're changing vectors tonight. We're not doing any Sentinel hunting. We're apparently going to do Dreams of the Deep. So, sorry about that. Listen, the older I've gotten, Oscar, the more I relate to Oscar the Grouch. So, no worries. Hey, Throttle Jockey. What's up, dude? I love when you come in and say sup, dude. It brightens my spirits, man. It really does. Who else we have? Man, so many people. Kel out loud. Oh my god, Kel, it's so good to have you here. Kel's the best. If you don't know Kel, get to know Kel. She's the best. This is going to be a really fun ship to start this with. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Swap ship. Let's take her to space. We'll upgrade her to... actually, first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the planetary coordinates. Let's see if that caught okay. Got it. Then we're going to take the ship up. We're going to upgrade it. I think I got all the stuff for that. Yes, I do. And we're using memory fragments. And guys, if you have any questions at all throughout the night, please do feel free to ask. I'll interrupt me. That's totally okay. You know, if you're a newer player or if you're somebody who's just not as familiar with this update or the process, listen, that's what the community's here for, to help out. So I'm here for that. So let's do that. Ooh, a heist going on? Hold on. I gotta start. Listen, if you're new here, the heists are very important. The heists get you pew-pews. And at 300 subscribers, we're at 281 right now. The squad is that large. And as I always say, it's not my squad, it's our squad. And I do mean that. I'm going to add some redeemables that you can spend those pew-pews on. So, hey, Flying Brian. Good to have you here. Welcome. No, Kel, I'm not too sweet. You're too sweet. Damn it. Let's fight about it. Gary 420, hey man, what's going on? Oh, it's tough when the chat's going this fast, but hello. Oh, we lost a few folks in the raid. RIP. guys. R.I.P. Hey, I like these colors. And, you know, one thing to consider, guys, is, you know, the parts list is the parts list, right? But maybe we can generalize these interceptors or sentinel interceptors into kind of different names. So maybe this one is like Sphinx, right? Because it's got this, or maybe it's a mech because it's got like the legs and a lot of other doodads going on. So as we're going through this, if you think of like cool names to categorize things as, like, you know, maybe it's Cylon or Stealth, or, you know, we've got the bus or van, stuff like that. Let me know. And that I think that would be interesting if we could start kind of grouping parts together in a way that makes sense to the whole community. So, what I'm going to do real quick, we're going to Stealth Sphinx. Yeah, Destroyer, see, kind of like that. I like that. A Destroyer, did I say hi to you? I think I did. If I didn't, hello. Good to have you here. Oh, hey. Mandrake just started 3.14 Pi time. Thank you so much, Mandrake. Hey guys, 07's in the chat for Mandrake. I really appreciate it. And Mandrake, hello. Welcome to the stream. More cult members, please. Hell yes, Mandrake. That's right. More cult members. How do you play the Pew Pew games, Double Tap? Well, whenever somebody puts a heist in, you do exclamation point heist. And that's like... That's a command you can do, and after that you have to put the amount of pew pews you want to spend. If you don't know how many pew pews you have, put exclamation points, and it'll tell you how many you have. And you can choose how many you want to gamble. If you say all, it's 10,000. So, rest in peace, Midnight Wild Spirit. That's right. Delta cockpit. Yeah. Well, this one's not a Delta. I think this one's well, you know what? You know what? That's a great. Hey, Revivalizer. Good to have you here. That's a great segue, Destroyer, into the chart. And I'm sorry, it's a little PowerPointy, so I know this might be a little challenging. I'm going to use the horizontal version for now. And so what you can see here is that there are a few major parts in this chart, and they all have different names. So the big rectangles are like the categories of parts. Okay, and I'm hoping you guys can sort of see it on stream. In a second, there's a little bit of delay. It'll pop up on my screen, and I'll be able to see how legible it actually is. Okay, actually, it's actually not that bad. Let me know in the chat if you can kind of read the names. If they're too small, I can zoom in. But there are a few different places that are parts, and there's so many parts in each section that these are the most complex ships that we care about. Shuttles might be a little bit more complex, but this is still pretty good. So what I'm going to do is, it's not bad. Okay, totally readable. Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys. This is great. So I don't have to like zoom in too much. But so if you could look at the different categories, there's chin, top wing, bottom wing, mid wing. Then there's top attachment, cockpit, and skirt. And so what do those things mean? And so if we go to this screen right here, there's a few different sections, and this is what they are. And these things are stupid modular. So you can get so many of these different parts in each of these different sections. And it was a real beast, and Rosie's done, like I said, an amazing job of like figuring out what each of these bits and bobs are. So I'm going to start kind of at the top right. There's two kind of words there. There's two sections there. Top wing attachment and top wing. Let's start with the top wing. That's that sort of long orangey spoke thing coming forward. It's mirrored on the port and starboard side of the ship. And then above that is the top wing attachment. There are a number of those. This one, I believe, is called the antenna, if I'm remembering correctly. I do believe it is. Yeah, it is. And that's like that kind of that antenna with the red light at the back end. As we go down, there's a black bit that I've labeled as flap. That is an independent piece. Think of that kind of like a fighter's dorsal. It can be there, it could not be there. It goes with most configurations in terms of like it can fit there procedurally, even though a lot of folks don't like it. But, you know, it's just one of those things. Oh, Kel, so many people said hi to you. How impressive. And then you have the mid-wing. Now, the mid-wing is really that rectangular piece that I'm pointing to, that sort of orange bit with like what looks like a crosswalk sort of symbol on it. Han says, if you're liking this content, please join the Discord. Absolutely. And so the mid-wing is that kind of rectangular orange bit, And the mid-wing attachment is it's called a laser. It's the kind of like the antenna coming forward, but you can't use antenna twice, so laser, which is kind of fun. That's an attachment. That can only exist if the mid-wing also exists. Under the mid-wing is the skirt, and there are 4 different types of skirts. This one, it's kind of hard to see in this picture. Yeah, this one is the vented skirt, because it looks like it's got a little vent in the front of it. As we move to the left, now you're at the chin. That's something that can appear, there's a few different types, below the cockpit. The cockpit is like the eyes. It's got that laser bit. This one is the Cylon configuration. You know, it's one of those random things. As you move to the left, now you have obviously the bottom wing. That is, in this case, is actually kind of mirrored from the top. And it's the spokes at the bottom. You can have a few different things. If you have those legs, like the tank or sphinx, whatever you want to call them, or crab, or whatever you call them. In the chart, it's tank. Those could replace the bottom wing. Likewise, the top wing can be replaced by, for example, what we're calling the matrix wings, but they could be, if you call them flip or folded, you know, whatever. That one, the really cool animation. And then at the back of the ship and at the top, what's called the top attachment. That's where you have that sort of scoop or stinger, and you can have the spines and stuff like that, and that dictates what the thruster is. And so, I know that was a lot. We're going to go through it with each ship. And Mad Doctor's right, gotta hunt them all. That's what we're doing. I'm sorry, that was a lot of information. Thank you guys for sticking around for that. That was a bit much. It was very preachy. But I do appreciate it. Get it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So this one. Let's look at this one. The top wing is this guy right here. Well, let's take a look at the colors first. The colors are kind of this like sort of dullish gray. It's got some black, a little bit of purple hints in here. Really cool color scheme. And so the top wing, in this case, is going to be the pincers. And, you know, this one's pretty intuitive. They come out, they're kind of broad, and they pinch in. So some folks have called them mandibles and stuff, but, you know, pincers ain't so bad. The attachment on this guy right here is this little fin that's coming out, and it is appropriately named fin, but there's 2 variants. You can have this fin, and you can have it with this little booster on the back, which looks so cool because it's got a red light. That would be a fin pod, or a pod fin, rather. My apologies. There's one more attachment, actually, on this one back here. This thruster here, that's coming out, you can see there's a pipe kind of attaching it to the top wing. This is a booster. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, Typo, thank you so much. There are a lot of parts, so we're kind of doing this live. Hey, Pete, welcome. Good to have you here. And anybody that I missed, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, Mad Doctor's right. Not everybody will agree on the names, as is always. And if you feel like you want to use something else, more power to you, you know? I like this. I think a lot of thought went into it, and I do appreciate that. Going down, we have that flat piece back here with this black bit. We have the mid-wing that's attaching to the laser up here, and also this one is called I'm gonna remember it in a second while I look it up. This is also it's the mid-wing attachments, my bad. This is the turbine, is what this guy's called, because, you know, you use booster. Tip jet doesn't work because you use a lot of tips. Jet is a fighter fuselage cockpit, so this is a booster. And then coming down, we have the skirt here. This skirt is the pointed skirt, easy to remember. It's got a very sharp point at the front. And then coming down, we have the tank legs right here. And it's mirrored on the other side. The bottom wings are, the tank legs. And then the cockpit over here is going to be the tri-cockpit. Easy, 3 dots. Hey, Andre, good to have you here. Legendary goes death by too many dorsals, am I right? I don't mean to actually compare these to dorsals. It's mostly like it works like a dorsal does. I think they look really freaking cool, and they do act kind of like flaps or ailerons that you see in airplanes. So I thought it was kind of cool. Richard Head Gaming, it's been a minute. Good to have you here, Richard. Welcome to chat. Always a pleasure. Oh, Narosi, how dare you. Add code, I appreciate it. Ugh. Rude. So rude. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Infected Optic, thank you so much, guys. 07's for Infected Optic. Thank you so much for joining the Delta Squad. We have a lot of fun here, and we have a Discord that you can come join us in live chats all the time. It's a ton of fun. Those are vertical stabilizers. Well, if we're going to be real technical, these would be something that you would have in a blended wing body type of configuration, Mad Doctor. So they would provide aerodynamic lifting services when you're trying to do atmospheric flight or in low speed flight. They don't have any actual actuated surfaces that we can tell, so maybe they're fixed, they retract, they don't. Here's the point, it's all fake, because it's a game. So it's like a lot of fun to, just theorize what the names could be and what each of these different parts do. But yeah, this one looks kind of like a mech or like a beast to me. So that's the longest I'm going to go for explanation. I'm going to try to shoot through the other ones kind of like we do through fighters. Oh, Shard, that's a fun name. And the supercharged slots on this one aren't amazing. And I took a picture of the planetary coordinates because in case anybody doesn't know, the supercharged slots change based on where on the planet you find this thing. So, there you go. All right, let's get our freighter back in here, and we'll go to another system. Check out another Sentinel. Midnight Oil, you like that ship? Well, here's the thing. It is in Eisentam. So, those are the glyphs. Come grab it. Hold on, there's like a little thing here that's like obscuring my view. Hold on, I think I'm gonna send a party symbol to the chat right now. It's like obscuring part of the chat, which is a bummer. I'm trying to make it go away. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna quit YouTube here. I'll do this while I'm warping. Let's go. Alright, up here, and we'll find another, that's not it, another dissonant system. And again, guys, if you have any questions as we're going through about how to do this, if you feel like, oh my god, I'm so late to the update, nobody's going to explain it to me, well, I am. I want to explain it to you. So, everybody here will be very understanding about an explanation for somebody who hasn't seen it yet. Oh god, my YouTube's so screwed up right now. Is it actually green, or is that just the system? Skip to my Lou. I think that's just the system. Oh, Skip to my Lou. I did not add your channel. Skip to my Lou is an awesome content creator as well. I think maybe Georgie, if you wouldn't mind going and finding Skip to my Lou's channel and dropping a link, I'd appreciate that. Thank you very, very, very much. Mad Doctor, you found a pancake type with insane maneuverability. That's pretty awesome. I didn't even see what that was. Did we get it in the system? I'm going to do it again because I was looking at chat. We did. Glad he didn't tell Mrs. Delta that before he got married. Oh god, what did I say? I gotta watch myself with you guys. Hey, that's a heist. So, whoever was asking, I can't remember who it was, about a heist. You type in exclamation point, heist, the amount you want. So, for example, I could type in 5,000, depending on how many I have. There you go. Oh, you're very welcome, Escape. I apologize for not having you already in the list. I do like when content creators come in to promote them because it's hard to get the promotions, and I'm growing right now myself, and I have benefited from folks doing that for me, so I would very much like to pass that forward. And listen, you're part of the Delta Squad, and the Delta Squad supports each other. That's the reality. So, ooh, Captain Shadowhawk. Yes, Captain Shadowhawk. Finishing your freighter base. We'll talk about that. I've been thinking about that. I had a base I wanted to visit tonight. It's one of CT Funny's, but unfortunately CT Funny won't be able to be here this late, so I'm hoping to do that on Monday. Might be able to do the freighter visit this weekend. Depends on timing. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. And speaking of, guys, we do have the Delta Hub, and when I hit 300 subscribers, we'll be going and touring all the bases that are there. So if you want to build there, you probably got, say like, I don't know, it's hard to say. Maybe like a month before I can do it? 3 weeks? I never know. I never know. You guys are throwing around numbers. I don't really know what you're talking about, but that's okay. Oh, I missed a part in the last one. I just saw it. I missed the top attachment. Swap ship. And let's take it up. Come on, come on. Here we go. Ooh, half the squad didn't make it. R.I.P. And thanks, Georgie, for dropping the link to Discord. And guys, thank you so much for liking the stream, subscribing. Makes a big difference, and I really appreciate it. YouTube is a fickle beast. Oh, Richard has a channel. Hold on. Sorry. I think you're a command already. Oh, look at this, guys. All white. A little bit of red. Holy moly. This is a nice one. I'm so sorry I said holy moly. Oh, this is a really cool one. Oh, I'm a big fan. I am a very big fan of this one. Okay, awesome. Let's go through it. So, what type of wings do we got? We got the Matrix wings, and you know Matrix because it looks like something out of the Matrix, which is kind of cool. And there's actually two variants. This variant is the Wasp variant. That sort of white wing you got on there, with the thin going to a thin tip. That's the Wasp variant. The cockpit is a wider version of the cockpit. It's got the tri-light on it, which is kind of cool. Up here, you have the stinger and you have the spine. Those two together are actually slightly different than them separate, so it's its own piece. This will be the long thorax. And as we come down, we have the, I believe the bottom wing in this case is the beetle. And the reason for beetle is a lot of these have insect vibes, so it's important to pay homage kind of to that. When you have both of them on the top and the bottom, it looks a lot like a beetle butt, which sounds a little bit like beetle bum, if you think about it. I'm hearing that for the first time right now out loud, which is kind of funny. And I don't see any other extraneous attachments on this one. I might be missing stuff, but that's what I see. And there you go. This is an awesome ship. I freaking love this one. I'm keeping this one. Richard, you found a really cool all black with red C-Class? That's awesome, dude. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the coordinates. Damn it. Alright, so I am not going to take a picture of the supercharged slots because it doesn't matter. You won't be able to get them. But we're going to keep this ship, as I said. So here we go. Let's go. Georgie, yeah, it looks vicious. Mad Doctor, it's a keeper. I think so. And Double Tap, you said great ship. Yeah, that's a really cool one. Oscar, you said like a water, it's like a water skeeter. That's pretty funny. Oh, I'm sorry. You are right, Rosie. I got that wrong. Not beetle. For the full, what am I doing? I'm climbing this random ass ladder. Get off. What? Delta. Get off the ladder. Thank you. I'm sorry. You were right. If it was just the back half, that would be the beetle. The full one, where it goes front all the way to back, is called Lance. I'm going to regret this one, but thicker at the back, pointier at the bottom, defeats your foes, especially in a straight line. The Lance. And if we go back to part of the parts list here, you can see it kind of on the top right. It's actually kind of on the bottom right in this picture. There's two really long ones. The one that's kind of on the top of that is the Lance. There's a spikier one. That one in this case is called Prong. So, there you go. Hey, Jeremy Wiggs, welcome. Good to have you here. Good to have you back, I should say. Oh, Midnight. This is the ship that Sword. It looks like the one Sword picked up. Single thruster is sweet. Absolutely. They're all single thrusters. Some are rectangular and some are square. In fact, if we go to... Is it this one? No, I think it might be in this one. Yeah, you can see it at the top left. It's dictated by the back. This is kind of split in this picture. but is dictated by what that top attachment looks like, whether it's the rectangular version or the square version. Maxi Blood, get it right. You're a professional now. Listen, guys, if you're all here, you know very well I'm not a professional. So we're here to have fun and chill and hang out. This is a very different stream for me because it's my first time using this chart. Normally, I would be doing this a lot, like on my own and figuring it out. But you know what? I don't know. For me, it's a lot more fun doing it with you guys. So. Richard says Skippy's packing and has her own pew-pews. Oh god, I'm terrified. It's a fun one. I actually missed Sword Stream earlier. I was pretty upset that I missed it, but I just too much life stuff happening in the way, you know. It's the way it goes sometimes. Dissonant spike detected. Let's check it out. Ooh, there's a heist going on. Let's get our heist on, guys. Get those pew-pews while we can. And I'm gonna keep that ship, which means I'm getting rid of another one. Oh, look at this one. I found this off stream. I have to post the glyphs. But it's like one of those like... So actually, let's take a look at this one. This one has no attachments. So in the chart, it would just be the Cylon face, or a cockpit, no chin on it, and the Scarab top attachment, which is kind of dictates what the thruster is. And it's one of those rectangular thrusters in this case because that's what you get when you have kind of this baseline attachment. But when you have like kind of these like naked ships, like so there's nothing on them, what would that classification be to you guys? What do you think? You know, I think Scarab is a good name for it. I've heard a lot, you know, if you watch Flowery stream and stuff, you see Tick, you see Flea. What do you guys think? I'm curious because I want to pass that feedback on to everybody, and you know, I want the community to be involved. One thing I should say actually is the naming convention. You see, you guys were all absolutely directly involved in that. Like we used all the finds that everybody has put up. Is this the ship I want to keep? It is. What am I doing? And made an actual difference. It really did. So thank you all. Ladybug, Mad Doctor. That's a fun one. Jeremy Ugly is a good name. The thumb drive of Sentinel ships. USB ship. I haven't heard it. Hey, General Havoc. Hey, good to have you here. Oh God, what did Krusty say? It's so small. That's what she said, I guess. Let's get rid of this guy. I do like this one, but it's time to go. Oh, your wife named it Mad Doctor? Well, your wife is a very wise individual. Though I'm sure you know that already. Joe J, hey, what's up, man? You say it's Flea for you? All right. Oh, right, Mad Doctor. You were telling us in Discord the other night that she loves the one that you found for her. That's awesome. That's important. I love that you guys play together. It's great to spend time as a family playing video games. Georgie, it's so small. Krusty Butt. Perfect. Lawn Tractor, says Throttle Jockey. You are about the vrooms, you would know. Richard, that thing is just a Sentinel freighter turret with no freighter to call home. Sad. Starbug, but in red. Oh, that's an interesting one, Maxie. Cool. I like that. I'll be going back to the chat and looking at your suggestions and writing them down. Hey, Rev, I don't know if... Did I say hi to you, Rev? I'm sorry if I didn't. Welcome. What's the crash count, dude? What do you mean by crash count? Oh, God. Is that the crash count? When I shoot the ship? Oh, wait, no, land. Sorry, that was unnecessarily dramatic. Krusty Ghost George. Perfect. We need to get the coordinates. And that's not how you do it. Nope, didn't get it. In Xbox, you gotta do that kind of fast, which is frustrating. Oh, right, Joe keeps crashing. Sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, that's a real bummer, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. I'm 90% sure I know what this is. 10% is big, though. 30 crashes, Joj. That is brutal. Man, hopefully the hotfix or the patch fixes all that stuff. Because that is just unacceptable. A lot of red in this one. It's not like the classic that we're seeing Interceptor orange, but it's close. Okay, so if we look at our parts list real quick, I think what we're going to see is we have that long wing up on the top. And these can mix and match to some extent, I believe. And I could be wrong, but I do believe that this one that we're seeing here is the prong. So it's got the prong top wings up here, no attachments on them. In terms of the back end, it's got the long thorax because it's got the stinger and the spine. Up front, we have, I took a bad picture here, but it's the Cylon cockpit. Oh, and we have our first chin of the evening, guys. This chin. And so that's this bit attaching kind of to the front and bottom because it looks like a chin. This one would be the block because it's kind of like a block. We have the mid-wing here with an attachment that is, in this case, the turbine attachment coming around. The skirt is the wedge skirt. And then all the way on the bottom. Oh, only in the back. This is the Beetle. So in the back we have the Beetle wings at the bottom. Nothing coming forward in this case. And that's this ship, in a nutshell. Pretty cool, guys. I think it's kind of fun. All red. Very nice color. No variation in there. I want to get a better picture of the light. So I give it a second. Go again. And now, oh, the light's beginning to come forward. Go again. And this is kind of the more frustrating part of taking the pictures. It takes a minute. Kaizen, what's going on? Yo, Delta Squad, what's up? Richard, you said so. Joe, the update patch, oh, sorry, it scrolled up. Saying they fixed it is like BS? Oh, maybe, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. I hope not, but it might be. Rev, we live in hope. Yeah, for sure. Guys, I'm sorry, I gotta scroll up a bit. I think I missed a few chats. Have Joe set the game to potato. Oh, actually, Mad Doctor was having a lot of crashes and he's given some advice. I would listen. That's a good call. You just want to get the build finished and uploaded. I know, man. I know you're trying so hard. I feel for you. I really feel for you. It's a brutal situation. All right. And we're just upgrading again using memory fragments to get the actual, supercharge slots, because this time I have the planet coordinates and I'm rolling like trash. There we go. Right there. Come on, baby. Yahtzee. Oh, man. Gotta watch what I say. And we'll wait for max to class reach to go away. Joj, you're on Xbox. Are you on a Series X, S, or 1? I'm on an X, and I've had very little crashing. More than I usually do, but relatively little. Typo, yeah, the wing pods are attached by a hose. That's 100% correct. It's like this pipe that comes across. And sometimes, guys, and this was maybe one of the more confusing bits to figure out. Sometimes, let's say you had the laser here, there is no actual physical attachment to the mid-wing, but that laser cannot show up without the mid-wing. So, that's kind of a fascinating bit that Hello Games has put in there, which is, I think I gotta give Hello Games a lot of credit for this one. They've done a great job. Joj, Xbox, right? No graphics options, you're right. Georgie, I give it a second, then go again. Georgie is on point, Maxie, you're right. Krusty, just look away, alright? It's your best bet. Oh god, I'm so screwed. There's gonna be like 1,000 quotes, guys. Streamlabs gonna crash. Get ready for it. Actually, speaking of, if Streamlabs ever does crash, you know. Oh, damn it, I did buy this ship. Why'd that happen? Oh well. We'll take it up. Yeah, I really packed. Nope, can't say that. I really gave a lot of quotes there. Man, I'm off my game tonight, guys. Oh yeah, Zab Oscar, I saw you on the Discord. You were talking about coordinating something for a build. Yeah, guys, and always feel free to pop into the voice chat in the Discord. I've seen people hanging out in there throughout the day at times and in the evenings. Absolutely, it is free and open to everyone in the Discord. 18 plus for that, for sure. Ooh, we got a squad together, guys. It's heist time. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Gear up, squad. You just want Delta to say nice, but that isn't good enough. Well, I am happy to not. Oh, man, you know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm happy to not give you that satisfaction, Georgie. There, I said it. And I'm gonna go to a Korvac system. Midnight Oil, you're on a Series X and had problems with never coming out of warp, teleport, planets take way too long to load, lagging FPS, etc. I've had all those too, Midnight, and I'm on X as well. Ooh, installing and reinstalling. Or uninstalling and reinstalling. Noise. Skip to my loot. That's right. Noise is pretty good. That's a good quote. But yeah, I think the FPS problems for me have been mostly if I've let the game run too long. If I do it reasonably, well, okay. If I restart the game like right before I stream, I can usually go a few hours before it starts getting laggy and a little bit jumpy. Yep, Georgie. I'm sorry, I'm giving you everything. Oh, God. Then I said that. Here we are. Crashing on a hyperspace exit, Mad Doctor. Yeah, I've had that a few times as well. You know, here's the thing. The crashes have been, I think, somewhat unacceptable this patch. You know, every update, people do crash to a point where it's unplayable, but I'd say it's a minority of folks. This time, it really is it seems like a ton of people. Oh, just missed it, Krusty. Next time. Richard, you're on a crap top, and NMS has not crashed for you for a year. That is good luck, my friend. Excellent. Midnight memory leak, yeah, for sure, and I think that's spot on. And guys, remember, you know, start thinking about like how do we group these guys together. Like this one, I would probably call like a stealth ship, maybe like a Cylon, but Cylon's already kind of a name, and in fact is this light, which is very Cylon-y and very common. Maybe like a stealth. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Let me get this up. You know, I hear myself say things after I say them, and I'm just disappointed in myself, you know. All right, let's upgrade it while we're on the ground this time. Okay, let's keep going. A class and S class. And we didn't have all this. Oh, we did. Okay, actually decent slot locations. Oh, you know what? Yep, this is why I keep screwing up. I need to take the... Oop, missed that. Did I get that? I did. And that time I think I did. Yep. Let's take it up. Well, you guys, this chat's flying by tonight. Guys, thank you so much for being here. For me, at least reasonably late on a Wednesday night. 9:46 for me right now. Come around this way. Get a good angle. Not far enough from the planet. Let me pulse drive out a bit, and then I'll catch up in the chat here. Memory leak problem. Yep. Joe J, you're literally stood still building. As soon as I take a step forward, it crashes. God, that's brutal. Always seems to take half of us. Yeah, you know, there's if you're talking about the heist typo, there's like preset settings for it, and I've kept those like settings. You have a higher chance of winning, honestly, with what I've got right now. But sometimes folks lose. Just the nature of life here. General Havoc, you said you're on PC and reinstalled and help make things stable for me. Guys, I'm going to circle around as I catch up in chat. Let me know what you think like a general name for this ship is. Not the parts, just a general name. Georgie is just like on point with the quotes. It's not luck, Richard says, hardware or memory related. Yeah, and with PCs, and so I'm surprised it's happening so much on console because the hardware is all consistent. On PCs, I'd expect it a little bit more because you have so many different types of hardware. You can't account for everything. Let me get this, wait for the black bar to go away. Let's keep going on the chat here. Boomerang. I like Boomerang's kind of fun. It's a fun name here. Oh, there's a heist going on? Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to hit it. I'm a little scrolled up in chat right now because I'm a bit behind. But I'm just going to come back down here so I can catch up with you guys. Midnight, you said the Microsoft PC version doesn't have any problems as far as you can tell so far. Playing on it now, it's all good. Yeah, PC, I don't know. PC, it's, you know, sometimes you just can't afford a PC, right? There might be a cooldown on heist, so if there's not actually a heist going on, then that's why. There is a cooldown on heist. So this ship, we have the Cylon cockpit, no chin that we can see. It's got the, alright, this is the short thorax, and that's because it's got the short spine and the stinger on top. It actually also does sit on top of the scarab back there. The mid-wing is just the mid-wing, no attachments that I can see. It's got the flap, and the skirt in this case is the wedge skirt. On the bottom wing, we have the horn. There is no top wing on this one. Very clean design. Orange, and kind of like a dark green, I'd say. I don't think that's the system. Yeah, I don't think it's the system. I think that's just the color of this guy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And as I'm going through it, it's more parts, and that's to be expected based on the update, but it's not that hard to catalog, which is a good thing. It means we can all kind of like, because not every ship's going to have every part. And so it's still like reasonable to post things online, share with friends, things like that. So that's good. Alright. Yeah, cooldown on commands. That way you can't just keep heisting or keep gambling and spamming the stream, I guess, or like just earning an ungodly amount of PPUs because it is favored towards you guys. So that's why there's a cooldown. I think there's a slightly higher chance of winning if you're a subscriber, actually, now that I think about it. I think that's a default. Richard beat you to it. Puck. Oh, a Puck. That's a good name. I think, Mad Doctor, there is some wisdom in what you were saying. The game was dumbed down to keep up with Switch, and as a result, they're having a good amount of trouble. They should have just kept it all kind of separate, in my opinion, but I don't know the economic or resource kind of issues with doing something like that, or the development issues, so, you know. Alright, now the heist is going on. Make it happen, Captain, which Captain we got? Captain Typo. Lead us to victory, good sir. I believe in you. And if you don't, we're just gonna mutiny, so it's not a problem. Oh, ship signature recorded, warp path traced, which means it's not here. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Thank you guys for joining us on the team stream. Typically, it is a combination of four of us, which is Zoo from Zoo Games, live on the internet, Flowery Squirrel, who is from South Africa and streams on a very, I appreciate, Eastern Standard Time sort of time zone. A lot of fun. Certainly General Explorers, looking at updates, and also Flowery does a lot of living ships. And Resilver, who I hope everybody just saw. A lot of building. And I've been doing some update things recently, which has been fun. I've enjoyed it. And then there's me. And, you know, I'm here just to have fun, you know what I mean? So, hopefully you guys are too. And thank you so much for, you know, hitting the like button, subscribing. We're getting to 300 real soon, guys. I'm excited. It's been a really fun journey with all of you. And if you're in the Discord and have been in voice chat with me, you know it's genuine. I really mean it. It's been awesome hanging with all of you. We picked up 3 subscribers tonight already. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Cookie Cat. Good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some hunting of Sentinel Interceptors right now. And we're going over the new parts list. So we actually have names. Thank you. Again, thank you, Narosi, for getting that together for everybody. Wow. Sorry, this is my first time flying, apparently. Where the hell is this ship? Okay, we're gonna do the thing where we land. And find it manually. Enra is a great guy, absolutely. Cookie Cat says, hey, people, how you doing? I'm doing great. Enra Silver, Mad Doctor says it's another content provider. Well, you're technically right. I would say he's an amazing content provider. 104. All right, we're going cliff diving. Oh wait, that was more like hill jumping. Damn. We're getting a lot of these like stealth. We've heard puck, and a few other suggestions that I'll go back and look at tonight. But this is another relatively plain ship, kind of fun. I think when when the update first started and people were streaming it, that sort of like Scarab or Flea or Tick, kind of like the very isolated ship. People felt like it was rare, but I think we're finding. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of the coordinates. We're finding that it's actually not rare at all. Did I get that? I sure did. Let's take her up. Yeah, typo. Some of us won. Took some of us again. Hey guys, thank you mods for dropping the link to all the content creators I just mentioned, and there are a lot of great content creators in chat. So do check folks out. It's the nice thing about the No Man's Sky community, even the content creator community, is it's all very supportive of one another, and we all enjoy doing it, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching. Cookie Cat, you started playing Interceptor just today. Man, you were in for a wild ride. This is a fantastic update, and I'll throw this on the screen for you just in case. Narosi, could you drop a link to this image? I know it's on your Discord. It's also on my Discord, but why don't you go ahead and drop a link for your Discord, because I think it's probably the highest resolution there. But whatever you want. It's also in mine under Hunting Tools. Let me drop this here. This is the parts list for anybody who's joined us kind of recently. There are a ton of parts. And all those rectangles, and you can go back and screenshot this, correspond to each of these arrows. One thing that I didn't put here is bottom attachments. There are bottom wing attachments. They're similar to the top wing attachments. If I see them, we'll talk about them. But so far, we haven't seen any. So. Mad Doctor, Interceptor is the best update in your opinion? I kind of agree. Typo, you say this one's Mosquito class. Interesting, interesting. I think I still feel I got like stealth vibes from this one. It's like a B2 bomber. But hey, it's Mosquito. I'll take it. I'll take it. Richard the Shittle's not the worst one to have now. Well, come on. These are fun. But if it's not your cup of tea, That's totally okay. And Rosie's put a Discord link down for the attachment that I've been showing. So this one is relatively few parts, so a reasonably plain body. So it's got the Cylon cockpit, which is very similar, no chin on it. It's got the short spine, the flap sitting on the back. This one is the, again, remember, pointed skirt, and that's all she wrote for this one. Really simple. If you like a nice simple design that looks kind of sneaky, this one. It looks like, but it does look menacing. My wife and I actually last night started a rewatch of the 2004 Battlestar Galactica, and man, is that one of my favorite shows. Great show. Strongly recommend if you haven't seen it. And so, you know, it felt good with this update, with all the Cylon vibes. So, you know how it is. It's all Hello Games. I gotta give them credit for taking inspiration from different genres without breaking too many copyright laws. Decent supercharge slots on this one. 2 adjacent and 2 close together, so you could do something with this. The planetary coordinates are in the stream. If you want to see them, you can go back and pause, and I'll be posting all this on the Discord, so no worries. George, you said it's been the best of the past few. Yeah, for sure, in terms of updates. Mad Doctor, we need more ship slots now. You know, I feel like that's always going to be the case, though, you know? When I'm standing still here like this, I'm waiting for max class reach to go away. That's what I'm waiting for, so this picture is not screwed up. Because I take this picture, and I turn it into, let me see, I hope I didn't replace it, into something that looks kind of like this. Except in this case, I'll add the planetary coordinates as well. And if you want to know how to make something like this, there is a link to a video, hopefully one of the mods can drop, on my channel that shows you how to make this really easily. Something like that, anyway, really easily. Alright, let's get back on our freighter. Kaizen, did you say Firefly's coming back? Alright, let's go here. Let's come up here. Phillian is from the city next to me. Okay. Here we go. And let's get into the freighter warp map. A little bit of light swearing in the chat's okay, you know. I mean, it's not the end of the world, especially if it's in the chat. You know, if you're on the internet, you gotta expect a little bit. I try to, as I'm speaking, to certainly not swear too much, so that if there are children and stuff watching, they can. And there are a few, so I do want to be cognizant of that. Oh, there's a bit of a delay for me tonight. You guys are a little further behind. Oh, Richard, don't stop coming. It's okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Dissonant spike. Oh, Georgie, thank you for dropping the link to the tutorial for how you make those pictures. Shuttle with an I, yeah. No, I mean, even I say shuttle from time to time. Because, you know, kinda is. Though some people like shuttles, so. And, you know, I will say, there are a few shuttles here and there that are okay. Kaizen swearing is the least of children's worries in 2023. That's true. That is fair. I think it's, you know, if you come in the Discord on the voice chat, you'll, you know, I'm not as polished, certainly, as, and if you call this polished, for crying out loud. Just try to control myself a little better here. But on Discord, it's a lot more fun, in that sense. Oh no, Hunt, you POS. Oh, Richard, don't stop coming. Oh, God. Well done. Well played, Hunt. Well played. Well played. I respect it. No, it's always a good time with Richard in here. For sure. Alright, let's see what the ship is. Alright, Richard, you have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. Much appreciated. Alright, let's see. Where is this ship? Let's land here. And let's come around. I think it's below this cliff here, so we can do a little cave dive. Cliff dive. Oh, it's buried. How sad. I think I found one kind of like this before. Oh, it's a different configuration. That'll be fun. Let me take a picture here. Got that. Hey Delta, do you spawn the mem fragments? Oh, how do you spawn the memory fragments and AI fragments? Cookie Cat, that's a great question. So you're talking about these are the memory fragments here. These are hard to do. You have to go to Travelers and go through a certain set of things to get to the grave, and then when you complete that little mini quest, that the same thing you do to get glyphs, sometimes they'll give you one of these. But there are memory fragments for every upgrade, so the easiest way to get them is to just meet up in game and I'll give them to you, or somebody in the Discord can give them to you. Easy peasy. Double Tap, gotta head out. Good to have you here. Thank you so much. Cookie Cat. No. I asked you guys to ask questions. That's fine. Then you asked about the AI fragments. Would that be this one here, the Dreadnought AI fragment? This is done by, you need this. So what you do is you get a Sentinel rating on a planet. So if you come to one of these planets that are corrupted, there'll be Sentinels on the ground. You have to go around and find them. Fight a few, jump in your ship, go up to space. You'll go through 4 waves of Sentinel fighters. Once you get to the 5th wave, a Sentinel Dreadnought will appear. That Dreadnought is one that, once you beat, it'll drop a Dreadnought AI fragment. And that's how you get it. And I've just used a duplication glitch to get more, so I could do it easily on stream. Oh, there we go. You can also ask for them anomaly. One kind person will give you some. Probably. It's very likely. Many people have them. Or not. The fragments are a little less common, but the Dreadnought... I'm sorry, the memory fragments and class fragments are a little less common, but the AI fragments are super common. Alright, what do we got here? Again, not as many attachments. It's got, like, yeah, I think it's got that kind of slightly bus vibe, but I think maybe a little insect-like as well for this one. Oh, heist going on. Heist. Oh, let's do it. Oh, crap. I'm not typing. Gotta type. Heist. Oh. Hey, Tamapa, welcome. Good to have you here. If there's somebody on computer who can translate for Tamapa for me, I would appreciate that. I don't know if it's Tamapa or Tamara. I've heard both. I apologize if I'm screwing it up. So this Sentinel it's got little red highlights, but it's mostly bright yellow, which is kind of fun. I like that. Really nice one. Very interesting. It's got, this one feels like a bug that's kind of going fast to me. When it's connected in the back and it has some connecting pieces up top and bottom, then it feels more like that bus or like Volkswagen feel. This one I think is a little more insecty in my mind, but you know, what do you guys think? The top attachment in this case is going to be the long thorax. The eyes are going to be the tri eyes again. No chin on this one, and then we just have the wings. The top wing is the locust. The bottom wing is the beetle, I believe in this case. When you have both beetles, it looks a lot like a beetle. When you have both locusts, either the top and the bottom, it looks a lot like a locust, and that's kind of the reasoning behind it. And it captures that sort of insect vibe that, man, going to every single community you could see on, whether it's YouTube, Reddit, Facebook, you saw everybody being like, wow, it looks like a bug, looks like a bug. So I think that's what that was meant to capture. Let's get an angle here so you can see the wings. Midnight after saying all that, the game crashed. Oh no! Did somebody put a translation for Tamapa? I missed it if it did. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Sorry, just scrolling up in the chat to make sure I didn't miss it. Don't think I missed it yet. Okay, good. Oh, I didn't make it out of the heist this time. No worries. Skip used to drive a... I'm sorry, I should say Skip to my loot. Used to drive a VW bus. It was a beast. Absolutely. A VW bus, how fun. Let me upgrade this guy. You'd call this one a minivan. Alright, Mad Doctor. Alright. I can respect that. For sure. For sure. Let's... Come on, give me the starship. Man, my rolls tonight, the RNG is bad for the fragments. I keep getting the exosuit instead of the spaceship. Good God, I'm gonna go through like 2 stacks. The more I talk about it, the worse it's gonna be. Come on. There we go. Slots aren't bad. 2 adjacent, 1 close by, then 1 further away. Could be a reasonably good generalship. And a decent like, specialized, so. Tamapa says, hello, Rogue, how are you? How's the game? How do you feel? Tamapa, I am doing well. The game is awesome, and, all is good. We're streaming, we're having fun. We're chilling with friends. It's the Delta Squad, you know? What more can you ask for? One to 20 spawn rate to the other ship so far. What do you mean by that, Mad Doctor? Spawn rate of what? Reload. Restore point. Yes, that's what I want. What's up, guys? Sorry, had to mute for just a second there, and I'm back. I kind of like this ship. This one's growing on me. Bugs are very hard to find. Okay. I guess it depends. I'm not sure what you mean by bug, but... Oh, 20 of the other types. Yeah, these sort of like stealthy, puck, heard a few different variations of this. I see these a lot, as you can tell tonight. We've seen a lot. Haven't seen as many of the Matrix wings, the tank feet. I don't care about an anomalous object. I'm good. Thank you, though. You know, you see a lot of different types, so. But those, I think I found to be a little harder to find, but it's going to take a long time, guys, before we figure out what rarity is in this game. Oh, wingless you're saying equal bugs. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate that. I'm curious what you guys think. You know, Tamapa asked me, what do you guys think of this update so far? Are you enjoying it? Not enjoying it? I love that you guys are typing it. I think it's Russian. Man, if that doesn't embody flippin' Delta Squad, I don't know what does. Thank you guys. That's great. We're accepting of everybody here. That's how that works. Let's see. And I'm okay with kind of, I guess, any type of system at this point because we're doing research. You know, who knows what's in what. Mad Doctor, you concentrate your hunting on bugs, and now just because they're hard to find. Okay, cool. Captain Shadowhawk favorite update. I'm kind of with you. Frontiers was really awesome for building, so that's a tough one. I didn't like Sentinels that much. The ground combat just never interested me in this game. You know, I just play a first-person shooter if I wanted to do that. But yeah, I don't know. Let's get rid of that. And actually, let me do a quick save here. Need more ship slots? Yeah, for sure. Google Translate midnight? Yeah, of course, I'm sure people are. He's asking if you can type in English, so whoever is modding, alright, we can type in English, no worries. Our own space stations would be awesome, and I'm hoping, you know, everybody's seeing sort of that, the images of new space stations, the artwork at least, that we thought we were going to get in this update, but we didn't, so thank God it's still like an amazing update, so. Georgie, you, it's good, just wish the new multi-tools were even remotely cool, varied in any important huntable way. Dude, I am missing multi-tool hunting like crazy. I want to do that so bad. We might do a generalized hunt tonight a little bit to test it out, but like, I agree. I'm hoping they'll add some more variation later. Oh, this looks kind of cool. Oh, super critical. Never mind. But we'll see. Hey, Henry Warwick, welcome. Hey, it's good to have you live, and you like Scarab as a name. Awesome. It is awesome to have you live here. Henry, I read. Sometimes it takes me a day or two to respond just because, you know, life. But I read every comment you put on the live streams after the fact, and I really appreciate them. I really, really do. So thank you so much. And it's fun to go back and kind of watch some of those bits and pieces in the streams. As cringy as it is for me to hear my own voice, that's fine. Kaizen, accept everyone, even if they drink Bud Light. Kaizen, especially if they drink Bud Light. Dun dun dun. Scarab seems good. Well, I'm glad you guys like that. That's awesome. Yeah, and you know, the naming was certainly a team effort. Tomop says, DeltaOne, by making duplicates of necessary items, you are not honored in this game. You know, here's the thing. There are different ways to play the game, and everybody plays them in different ways. In my normal save, I don't duplicate items. But in the streaming save, here I do it so that I can show different types of ships, and that everybody can kind of see what's going on without me having to do kind of like the basic missions over and over and over again. Otherwise, in a given stream, we'd see, 3 Sentinel ships. And there's nothing fun about that. And you know what? Even if you're not streaming, if you enjoy playing in a creative way and just want to see cool ships, that's okay. So I guess I would say to each their own to that. It's a game, and however you have fun playing it is the right way to play it. Yeah, they may not look different, but the damage potential is great. That's very true. The damage potential is amazing, Jeremy Wiggs, on the multi-tools. I haven't tested it at all myself, but I have heard it from people that I trust, so yeah. To mop. You're hieroglyphing me. Not a fan of the approach. That's okay. It's okay to not be a fan of the approach. It is 100% okay for people to disagree. Not a problem. And however you enjoy playing the game is awesome. In my mind. The first thing your wife said, Mad Doctor, when she saw them was, "Oh, it's a cute little ladybug." See, right, you said ladybug for them. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that one, but I'll go back and I'll write all these down. One of these, I actually kind of like these. These are kind of fun. So this one, hey guys, look at that. It's our first Delta Light. Got him. We can call it the Squad Light, but it's a Delta Light, as it is a triangle, of course. And there are 2 triangles, so that one's Delta, the other one is Atlas, because triangle is boring as sin. Not Sin's Arcade. Sin's Arcade is amazing. Go check out Sin's Arcade. It is okay. This one. So there's no spine underneath that I can tell. So yeah, this is the sting with the scarab underneath. Maybe there's a short spine under there I can't see. Let's try to glitch in there. Nope. Sting with the scarab. The top wings are these are the pincers coming down. We have no mid-wing. No mid-wing in this one, just the wedge skirt. You have pincers at the bottom as well. And that's the whole ship. No attachments. Oh, I'm sorry. There are booster attachments on the back. Both the bottom wing have the boosters, and the top wings have the boosters. So those are attachments that don't have to be there. And I'll show these on the chart real quick. Hey, Metal Gamer Geek, welcome. Good to have you here. Metal Gamer Geek is a streamer as well. I don't have you on Streamlabs, but if Georgie, if you wouldn't mind going and finding Metal Gamer Geek's YouTube channel and posting here, I would appreciate that. Let me put up the charts, not the horizontal one. Let's do this one. On the right side, look at the top wings, kind of in the middle, above that white line. There's a little thing that says booster. It's one of the attachments. That's what these guys are, and they can happen on the bottom and the top wings. So, for reference. And we're back. What picture did I get last? I got that one. Let's get the supercharged slots. Oh, and Rosie, thank you for posting Sin's channel. Sin is criminally underviewed, in my opinion. And Georgie, thank you for dropping Metal Gamer Geek's channel. Go check out Metal Gamer Geek. We gotta wait for... Well, first we gotta do this class upgrade. And Cookie Cat, I think you were asking how you get the fragments. If you want to meet up with somebody in game to do it, you know, join the Discord. Let somebody know in there. If not, or if you don't want to join the Discord or whatever, just let me know in chat. And if I miss it, one of the mods will tell me, and I'll get them to you myself. We'll make it happen. What am I doing? Redoing what I just did. Give me a second. Let's get the supercharged slots. Metal Gamer Geek, you're finally able to catch one of the streams. You came highly recommended by Kaizen. Well, Kaizen, thank you for spreading the word. And Metal Gamer Geek, I think I've lurked a stream or two of yours. I've definitely lurked a stream. I don't know if I've been vocal in it, but I enjoy your content as well. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I subbed to you, but if I haven't, that's incoming. Oh, there's a heist. Thank you. Need to make it happen. Heist all. Gotta get into it. Go Georgie, my first mod says Kaizen lied to you. Well, the jig is up. Skip, gotta go. Thanks for the stream. It's been fun. Skip to my Lou, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, guys. Go check her out. For her channel out. Oh God, sorry. Yeah, man, join the squad. We have a lot of fun here. We certainly do. Alright, we got a heist going on, which is great. Join up, get those pew-pews, and at 300 subs, we will have the redeemables added. Might take a week for me to get them in, but, oh God, a week for me to get it set up. But it'll happen. And that'll again be also our next celebration stream, where I will go to the Delta Hub and show off all the bases. There's a channel in the Discord that describes what we're doing in the hub. The other thing is, what is it? Not at 300. The next celebration will be at 500. And that'll be, I'll do a face cam for 500. I'll go through the work of setting it up and all that crap, and then you guys can make even more fun of me, which will be fun. Alright, what am I doing? Not that. I want this. Da 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 da. And I have to go to another system. Great. And Streamlabs is giving us a little bit of a reminder. Thank you guys so much for being here, and do hit the like button if you can, and subscribe if you're enjoying it. And only if you're enjoying it, guys. I lost some squad mates again, but you know, that's the way this goes. Heists are heists. I'm gonna do a gamble. Let's try it while I'm warping. Gamble all. Mad Doctor, for anyone wondering, you told your Russian friend that no offense was taken, but few can understand him, her, and suggested using a translator. Oh, you know, no problem. Yeah, of course no offense is taken. None whatsoever. Guys, you may have been able to tell, it's pretty hard to offend me, you know. I take it pretty easy. And I don't take myself too seriously, and like I always tell you, I don't suggest you take me all that seriously either. Metal Gamer Geek, you've been playing NMS for 3 years now and still have to make any kind of significant base, just the random portal jump. You know, here's the thing that I believe about bases. I don't care if they're good, I don't care if they're bad, I don't care if they're significant or not. I appreciate wherever anybody is in like that, for lack of a better term, base building journey. So, you know, if you want to build a base that you want me to showcase on stream, I'll happily do it. And it doesn't have to be amazing, because I think it's really important for people who are playing. Because people who watch the streams are of all varying levels. You have amazing builders in this chat right now, and you have beginners who've never built anything. And I think it's important to see the various stages. You know, I think a lot of people will go and see, oh, these amazing bases by the best builders, and we certainly do that here too. But I also like to showcase the bases of folks who are on their way through that journey, whether it's, you know, a box or whether it's something in between. I personally really think that's important, because it's really intimidating to look at somebody who's been building for a long time or has mastered the technique and be like, yeah, it's easy to say, oh, I can't build. And I don't think that's true. I really don't. Hey, Zab, welcome back. Hey, Jazzmate86. Hey, Delta, hope you're well. I am doing very well. How are you doing, Jazzmate? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Doing some Sentinel ship hunting and going over the new chart that was made by Nerozi and a team of dedicated individuals who did a great job of all the Sentinel parts. So it's going great. There's a link, again, on Nerozi, if you could drop it, to that chart. Mad Doctor, you like hunting the Galactic Rim personally? Yeah, and you know, here's the thing. If you don't want to build and you just want to play what you want to play, man, more power to you. I'm not building right now, you know? One day I'll do a building stream for you guys, and man, that's going to be a rated R stream, because the building does not happen without cursing for me. It just does not. It's not possible. You know what I've been neglecting to mention? Whether the cockpit is wide or narrow. So see these like bits coming off the side here? They don't really have to exist, and that kind of denotes wide versus narrow. So narrow would just be that little bit, but anyway. Kaizen, your freighter is the only real base in the last 3 years. Well, if you like it enough that you want it to be toured and are comfortable with it being toured, I'll do that too. It'll be you have to coordinate a little bit more, but that's fine. I don't mind doing that. For me, it's a lot. I have a lot of fun doing it. So. All right, let's see. Let's take this guy up. And let's take a picture of it. Man, I ran out of water. I'm going to get some in a minute. I hope folks are enjoying the Sentinel hunting that we're doing. I know a lot of streams are doing it, and I appreciate you being here, joining in for mine as we're doing it. I'm going to go pulse out a little bit more so we lose some of the planet backgrounds. Get a nicer picture, you know? Mad Doctor, you built a a simple square box with a pirate flag and call it home. That's awesome. Randomly play stations with no particular direction. Metal Gamer Geek. That's what Kaizen does as well? Yeah, that's fair, if that's what you like doing. Hey, Pierre Hool, welcome. Good to have you here. Good to have you back. We're having some fun doing some ship hunting. Hunt says water. It's water. When you're streaming and you're talking, you just, you gotta wet the palate every now and again. Alright, this one has a reasonable number of parts. It's not terrible, but it's got a good amount. So, we'll wait for that black bar to go away. But it's a yellow and like kind of dark green or blackish interceptor. Mostly dark green, I think, for this one. I love the color variations on these. Hello Games really nailed it. So let's see. Like I said, yellow. The cockpit is the Delta on the wide frame. The back is the long spine with the stinger, so that'll be the long thorax. The top wings in this case are the beetle top wings with the antenna coming off the back. If we come around then to the wing section, we have the flap sitting over there, the mid wing that has no attachments, the vented skirt right here. Easy to remember the vented. It's got a vent in the front, kind of like an air scoop or something like that. And I think that's all the parts. Oh no, I missed one. Come on around back. My bad. The wings back here. Here we have the locust bottom wings. We've seen one that's beetle on the bottom, locust on the top. Now we've seen beetle on the top, locust on the bottom. So, you get a bit of variety. I'm going to wait, no, first I have to... I got this picture, right? I did not. Man, see, so here's the thing. Pictures of these ships are going to be a little bit more challenging because you can't quite catch the rear wings or the bottom wings with this one, so I'm going to have to take two. One here, and I'll have to think about how I'm going to do this as I'm making a new picture. But, you know, it's easy to be creative if you need to be. I'll take this here, so I got that. And that's for me later when I want to index this. I like to post on the Interstellar Index. They run a competition every month where you can win some really cool prizes for posting ship finds. We'll drop a link to their Discord and Facebook that you can join in on. And you can win a 16-inch print of a squid, which is cool. I'm sorry, 12-inch. You can win, again, a 12-inch exotic. I don't have a picture of it. I got to add that. Some artwork by Narozi. This artwork, it'll be a custom one, but I think kind of in the style. Or some artwork by Magda, who is, again, kind of comic style. And so lots of great prizes there. And I should say the 3D prints are by Dowers. And I got to add those links in the description. They were in one stream, but not in this one, so I got to add those. I am super behind in the chat. I apologize. Let me upgrade this, take a picture, and then while we reload, I'll catch up. And that's all the slots there. We'll wait for max class reach to go away. Oscar, you get lost in the creative aspects of build. Well, awesome, man. I lose focus so frequently. And Gamer Geek, you gotta figure something out. Once you get focused on something, you go all in. That's awesome. And right now, you want a squad of Sentinel ships fully upgraded? Hell yeah. More power to you. Look out for the shiny grow domes in the distance. You can't miss it. Fair enough. Mad Doctor, you built a giant grow complex on Cynical's. Oh, that's kind of fun. I visited a few bases on Cynical's homeworld, which was cool. Thank you for dropping the index links, my guys. Hunt got the commands and he's correct. Yeah, hell yeah. I've added some. I gotta give you guys a new list. Let me just grab a glass of water real quick as I run out. And it is actually water, Hunt. I don't want to hear it. And I'll be right back in about, I don't know, 30-ish seconds. So, see you in a second. Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. Got a fresh glass of water right here. Alright, where's my ship? Oh god, what do you guys say? Oscar's pirate ship is totally awesome. I have seen a picture of it. Oh no, we visited Oscar's pirate ship, didn't we? Oscar, yeah, we did that on stream. That was awesome. I love that pirate ship. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. And there's a couple others that are on my list, the pirate ships, which I think are a lot of fun. Peter, you said that adding storage and new freighter, oh, there's a heist, thank you, is bugged right now. That's a bummer. Thank you for reporting that to the Zendesk. Yeah, definitely, guys. Report stuff to the Zendesk if you have bugs. How else are they going to know, you know? Guess they could play the game. They know it then. Alright, let's find the system. What time do we got? 10:33. Guys, I apologize. I don't have a base lined up for tonight. But I will be doing them over the weekend and on Monday for sure. It's been a little while since we've done bases, but I think we've gotten to a point where we can kind of settle back into that. No filter. I want life form. That's what I want. Water, water, water. I'm looking at Dissonant. It's a okay, so guys, this is a Dissonant T3. So I think what I would like to do here, excuse me, is I wanted to kind of show what like a general hunting vibe would look like. So if we want to look at the fighters, we want to look at the multi-tool, and we want to look at the Sentinel ship. Let's get a kind of a feel of what that would feel like right now. And Rosie, thank you for the reminder. Please don't forget to like the stream, and if you're enjoying yourself, do subscribe. Steward Wall, this MFer says, wishing they were a pirate. Well, you're on this ship, guys, so I don't know. Like, clean the hyperdrive or, like, do some engineering, man. Come on. This guy, I tell you. So first thing we'll do is we'll hit this to see if there is a spike detected. There is. So now we're going to follow the strategy we used to do as we were streaming, and we'll get back to it eventually as the hype dies down. Let's go to the space station. Which is right here. We'll dismiss our freighter as we do that. A steward wall? Man, let me tell you guys, when I'm off stream doing stuff, I take pictures when I see what Stewart Wall's doing, and I'm going to give you a montage at some point. This guy. I never thought I'd be that boss, but he's irking me. He's irking me. Alright, let's see. The Nexus mission you did was in a corrupted systems app. Interesting. That's fun. Did you get a... Oh, you can get a Dreadnought AI fragment from that too, actually. So let's check our cabinet here. Come on, give me an A-class. Haha! Yahtzee. That's a quote somewhere now, right? So I'm going to do a reload, and we're going to see if we get a first wave exotic. First and foremost. Good hunt. Come on, man. Don't say that. Glad to know Delta mistreats his game employees in addition to his mods. People going to take you seriously. Let's see what we got. And I hope folks are having a good time. I certainly am. I really look forward to streaming with you guys. It's a lot of fun. Alright, let's see. What do we got going on? Mad Dashi, you're 100,000... something. 100,000 there. Oh, for the pew-pews, yeah. Heck yeah. Oh god. Did I really say ultra moist, dear lord? Yeah, I probably did. Sounds like something Sid made me say. Alright, let's take a look. Any cool fighters coming in? Hey, that's a cool fighter. Let's get that. Let's grab this while we're here from our friend Enforcer Ijon. And let's come up here and take a look at... Oh no, we already saw the multi-tool. And we'll see if anything else spawns in the system. It's looking like the first wave might be a bit of a bust. Yeah, I'm not seeing an exotic come in. Alright, here we go. Let's take this out. And so what we used to do is we'd go to like... Oh, I should have upgraded in the station, but that's okay. What we'll do is... Let's take a look at how many... That's not the right page. Gotta get back in the groove. Oh, there's only 2 planets. Okay, so this will be easy. We'll find that planet over there. Oh, and this is where the corrupted starship is. So what we'll do, actually, is we will upgrade this one. All the way. Get it to an S-class. Yep, got all 4 slots. So we'll do a quick review on a fighter, guys. It's been a minute. Alright, so I love the colors on this actually. A nice like sort of dull blue, chrome, and then yellow accents. It's a Viper nose with the box thruster, droid wings, and the shockwave extensions. Really clean looking fighter, I think. Some kind of brighter decals. You got the orange chevrons here, the kind of green 9 and the orange on the wing, but I think it works given the ship is effectively a two-tone because it's got some chrome in it. Very fun little fighter right here. Hey, Zab, you've been seeing more first wave exotics since the update. You know, I've kind of heard the same. I haven't really looked. So, this was the first one. Maxi Bloke lurking for coffee. I get it. I get it. I think this is a nice ship. This is a keeper for me. This is like a real keeper for me. In fact, my channel colors are close to this right now, so, you know, maybe one to actually keep. I'm going to go ahead and then take a picture of the supercharge slots. Let's move these out of the way so I can see them properly. Nice supercharge slots, 2 together, 2 kind of separated. Not so bad. Take a picture. And we're going to travel over now to our dissonant spike coordinates. And what we'll do here is we're going to get that ship and we'll reload on the planet. Now normally I would, if this didn't have a dissonant spike, and we'll go to that other planet, we would hit a trading post. But in this case, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go to this planet. Hold on, let me catch up in chat here in a second. Let me land and I'll catch up in chat. Or fly towards us. I've seen a lot of these ships on like cliff sides. It's kind of fun. I enjoy that sort of little... Oh, it's going to take a second for this to load. Oh, I'm spoiled by the hovering of those ships. Oh god. Oh boy. Come on, load in. We're gonna... You know what, I'm gonna let the train load in while I catch up on chat. Your fave... Oh, Mad Doctor, I saw that picture. Your fave NPC is Captain Bro. Very funny. Your favorite crewmate, Knit the Gek. That's pretty good. Captain Shadowhawk, you found it funny that I got my name through playing Halo. That's true. And whenever you play Halo with your friends, you go by Epsilon Leader. Well, then you got to be a lieutenant of mine, obviously, or maybe an equal. I mean, like we could be co-commanders. You know what I mean? I love Epsilon Leader. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Rosie, thank you for dropping a link to the Discord, guys. Check it out if you want to have some fun with a lot of the fine people that are in this chat. Hang out in the Discord. I might drop by later tonight. Not sure yet. Oh, my weapon came out there. It is this one. there is a video on my channel that shows how you get it. Really rare with the green plasma tubes. Super rare. My best multi-tool find of all time. Let's get this guy. That's the light. That's always there. The remnant. That's what we're looking for there. Here we go. Oh, there's some interesting things on this one. Okay, we'll check it out. We'll check this one out for sure. I mean, we're checking all these out right now, but you know how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and hop in and out of this, and we'll do a reload now. The reason we're doing a reload, in this case, for anybody who doesn't realize, is when you reload on a planet, you change the multi-tools that will appear in the space station cabinet. So that cabinet's always going to be an A. When I warped into the system, it drew just the natural system multi-tool. That was the A-class. When I go to this planet and I reload, it's going to draw the natural A-class multi-tool from this planet into that cabinet. And that's what we're doing right now. And so this is kind of, I think, the process once the hype from the update kind of drops down. It might be a while, though, for that to happen, guys, because this update is flippin' awesome. Really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. And from what I heard from your guys' answers, you are too, which is great. Okay, so see this like purple stuff that's happening? That appears to be some kind of glitch. So what I've done is I do this, and I think that frequently fixes it. Nope, it didn't. Oh well. Let's warp out a bit. Sometimes it does. Ah! Stop. Wait, Pierre, do you have this multi-tool with the same color and black crystals? Do you have the plasma tubes on it? Metal Gamer Geek, the things you've learned for No Man's Sky just this week. I mean, honestly, yeah, dude. Crazy. Damn it, Hunt. Well done. Thank you for the reminder, Neurozy, for the heist. Though, Hunt, you did misspell something. I'll go back later and I'll fix it. Yeah, see, this purple crap is just annoying. Yeah, you know what? We're taking the picture anyway. I don't care. Alright. Red and some kind of chromish color that we don't really know. Hard to say for this one. Midnight, you'd enjoy it more if the game would stop freezing. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this is a fun little ship. It looks like a little crab, right? Like a little like a little hermit crab or something, like a fiddler crab. I think it's like a hermit crab, right? I think it does. It's got the wide tri cockpit. On the back, it's got the scarab with the stinger attachment sitting up top, and you can see the stinger always comes. I'm sorry, the scarab always comes with that, the rectangular thruster. No top wings, no mid wing, no flap, no skirt. It's just got bottom wings, and these bottom wings are the pincers. The pincers have an attachment sitting on them, so there's a bottom wing attachment that are the boosters. So that's that. Super easy. This one is a very easy one to catalog. And there's a lot of parts, but not every ship comes with all the parts. And that's why it's not like indexing or cataloging nightmare. It's still more than we've had to do in the past, but it's not the end of the world, which is good. That's a good thing. And let's wait for max class reach to go away yet again. Metal Gamer Geek, do you know how long I've been trying to upgrade slots to my multi-tool via RNG missions at the station? Oh my god. Do you want, like... So these... Like, I don't know what save you're playing, but if you want these memory fragments, the class fragments, or inventory fragments, we could just meet up in-game and I can give them to you, man. If you're playing a more pure save and you don't want to do that stuff, I get it. Totally fine. But I'm happy to do it. So Pierre, you found a multi-tool that has the plasma tubes and the crystals. I've never seen that. That's like the unicorn, the actual unicorn. I've never seen it. I haven't even seen it posted online. Maybe I missed where it was, but I've never seen that. So that's cool. Miyogi got it too. Awesome. Oh, hey guys. I don't have Miyogi's link. Who was the last mod that sent something? Georgie, could you go? I'm sorry. I'm leaning on you a lot tonight, Georgie. I really appreciate it. Could you grab Miyogi's link for me? I don't think I have Miyogi as a command right now. I can check real quick. But Miyogi, another amazing content creator from does a lot of like fauna stuff and he's from the UK. Really a lot of fun. Strongly suggest Miyogi. I don't think I've added Miyogi yet. I have not. So now as I come into the space station, I reloaded on that planet. We're going to pick up the multi-tool. Or we're going to check out what the multi-tool is. Oh, I missed a heist. Damn. Or did I die? That's also possible. You can get them from factories on a planet. I didn't know that, Metal Gamer Geek. You have learned a lot this week. The wheelbarrows of the corrupted encampments have quite a lot too. Oh, awesome, Zabs. Thanks for sharing the info. And so it's still got that blue and red coloring, but it's a rifle in this case, not the sort of pistol or mid-rifle we saw before. So what we'll do is we'll wait a second to see if a ship comes in here. If one does, we'll pick it up. If not, we'll find a trading post. Metal Gamer Geek, you only got one save at the moment. It was my Let's Start Fresh for 4.0. Nice. And it's slowly becoming, let's see how far I can push things. Fair enough. I get it. A hauler and explorer. Ooh, here comes a little ship. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, let's take this guy out. Another Viper. Fun coloring, it seems. Oh, you know what I didn't... Did I get the... I don't think I got the pictures of the planetary coordinates for the Sentinel. That's a bummer. That's okay. Next time. Next time. This is going to take some practice to do this right, you know? And it's for all of us. Just the way it is. A-class already, since we're in the space station, as we have done many times before, we'll just go to this little starship outfitting section, and we'll upgrade the starship. And guys, as Streamlabs was saying, again, thank you so much. I do hate repeating it, but when I'm watching streams, I always forget, so maybe it's worth it. Thank you so much for liking, and if you're enjoying it, subscribing. In fact, I do 2 streams a week, one on Monday, one on Wednesday, and then a third kind of random stream. So the Monday's always at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, usually, almost always. The Wednesday is almost always. Oh, hey, 3 adjacent slots! Guys, this is a good ship. The Wednesdays at 9 p.m. EST, like it is today. Typically, sometimes that changes, but mostly then. And the weekend stream is random. It can kind of be sometime over the weekend, whenever my daughter is taking a nap. So I put out notice at least a few hours beforehand, sometimes a day beforehand. And you can get that by hitting the bell notification or joining the Discord. I post it in both places. Guys, this has a nice maneuverability right off the bat. 507, that's not terrible. It feels good flying. Let's take a picture of this one before we head to our planet. Last planet in the system. To the right. Delta, what did I miss? Hopefully I didn't miss too much. But we have a Viper nose going into a Mecha 3 wing set with the single thruster. Again, guys, I've said it before, but this feels like that fighter's fighter. It's got that red and kind of off-white, maybe cream coloring, which is quite nice. The teal 4 blue diamonds on the side. The blue is also the tertiary color. I like that the tips, of course, will match, but the ring obviously does, but the decal kind of matches too. Oh, and a little bit right here. A little hold handle on the canopy. Very nice. So we'll take a picture of this guy. And we'll come around so everybody can get a look at all sides of this guy. You know, If the blue wasn't on this, oh, and it's got a good decal on the other side of the Viper. This isn't always good, but it's mostly empty and matches the main color. That's really good. If there wasn't blue on this, this would be the best, like, maybe close to the best Battlestar Galactica Viper I've seen. It's close. It's trying. It's really trying. Hey, Viper, I see you. I appreciate you. It's close. And, oh, the big winner is this right here. 3 adjacent slots. Mwah, amazing. We'll take a picture of that. This is getting posted online for sure. And now we go back to our planet. And what we'll do here is we'll pulse first. Then we will install an economy scanner. We'll fly down into the atmosphere, and we'll find a trading post that we can find another fighter at, as that is one of my favorite ships to hunt. Now, with the Sentinel ships, that's pretty big too. Thanks, Metal Gamer Geek. This is a fun find. I think so, anyway. Code 13s. Something something giddy up or yeehaw. Hell yeah. And we go in the atmosphere and we drop. Or we hit the trading post from our quick menu. We find the trading post and we fly over to it. Man, this feels like this feels like ancient history now doing all this. Craziness. Maxi Blook, quote 9. When she cries, I guess I should feed her. We were talking about my daughter at the time, who is currently, oh god, how old is she? 14 months now. What day is it? Yep, almost 14 months. Very close. In 4 days, she'll be 14 months. Alright. We'll drop a save beacon here. Make a restore point, and let's see what fighters come in, my dudes. Ooh, a fun little jet. Another Mecha 3. That's interesting. Hey, Commander Typo. He's got another heist going. Let's make it happen, guys. Fun jet. Very red colored. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be one more coming in somewhere. Unless we have something else close by. Or we screwed up somehow. Okay, we'll take the jet. That's fine. This is mostly a proof of concept of how we would do this. So. Negotiate price, exchange. Oh, you know what? That ship came back. It was the one that I'd flown in. Okay, that's fine. You know what? You know what? Yeah, let's make a restore point here, and we'll reload the save. Because we have to restore point on this planet, we'd reload, so that we draw the multi-tool from this planet now, the A-class from this planet, into the space station cabinet. And that's critical. You misspelled heist there, Oscar. Try again. I want you to join. Okay, now that we're here, we've loaded the multi-tool properly. Let's upgrade this guy. That's A-class. S-class. Alright, we still got a lot of potential here. We could have a great slot layout, or we could have a horrible slot layout. It's unknown at this point. Oh, it's looking really good. Holy shit. It's 4 adjacent slots. Oh my god. Okay. And a cute little shuttle. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, never mind. It's big. Much bigger than I thought. Let's keep going. No worries, Oscar. Did you make it in time? Yes, you did. Well done. I'm going to fly kind of towards-ish the space station. Well, actually, we're going to go over here so we get a nice, clean background. Guys, this is a supercharged slot layout to die for. It's not a T, but it's 4 adjacent slots, and you can do a ton with that. It's a jet, and that, you know, the nice thing about a jet is the dorsal is not bad. Man, I should be hunting fighters. My luck with fighters tonight is really good. It's also a two-tone, which is it's basically like kind of this like very dark orange, maybe kind of dullish red, with the bright blue, the not a recycling symbol here with the periwinkle and mint green, and a very light kind of orange 5 right there. Mecha 3 wings with the jet nose and the box thruster. I'm not a big fan of the box and the dorsal together because of the clipping, but the overhang of the dorsal going towards the front of the ship is hidden by the clipping with the jet nose, so that is beneficial. So I don't know, does it cancel itself out? I think so. This is a stupid good find, and it is a stupid good ship. Like, hey, maybe somebody will make fun of you for having a jet, or a dorsal, or a box thruster, and you know what you can do? Straight up murder them. You know why? Because you got this right here. Holy crap. I mean, great Googa Mooga. To quote a small movie called Evolution, which I also highly recommend. That is very customizable. You can get some serious damage, serious hyperdrive range, whatever you want with that. Oscar says they loosen the odds on other ships since everyone's hunting sentinels. I mean, it would seem that way, right? Feels kind of like that. Space station. What am I doing? I'm doing a slalom real quick. Hold on. Casual space slalom. Yeah, tonight, Zab, you're right, it is funny. And Oscar, you're right, I got the touch tonight. It's just, you know, it's, we'll call it streamer's luck. That's a real thing. Though sometimes I have kind of a bad run. Metal Gamer Geek, a man of culture. No, I try. Evolution is severely underrated. Thank you. I'm gonna get weird here talking about Evolution, but I love that movie so much. It's so good. David Duchovny. I can't remember the other main lead. I really should name the name of the actress who's the main actress, but oh god, I'm blanking so hard right now. It's never gonna come to me while I'm streaming. It's just not gonna happen. But it's good. It's really, really good. Strongly recommend. Don't know how the graphics have aged. I haven't watched it in years, so I don't even know how the comedy's aged, but strong nostalgia for me. And guys, so that's how we would look at multi-tools and fighters at the same time while hitting a Sentinel ship, or haulers or shuttles, whatever you want to look at. That's that. Sean William Scott. How can I forget Sean William Scott? Come on. To give you an era, guys. Sean William Scott was hot. Stifler from American Pie. Yes. Okay, Ricky, you got it. Stifler. I want to do a gamble as well. Gamble. All. Let's see what happens. You know, I keep hitting gamble all and not looking back and seeing what happened. Julianne Moore. Thank you, Oscar. I rolled a 2? Come on. What the hell? Not 2. I gotta figure out how to get Streamlabs to actually display emojis as opposed to like the words. Anyway, the fact that Hello Games has done this into like dissonant systems and stuff like that. Ooh, I missed one right there. Just very well done, Hello Games. I couldn't be happier with the way they've implemented this update. Alright, let's warp into the system. And there we go. So we're still in Eisentan, as you can see on the screen here. Sorry, I'm scrolling here. Okay, there we go. And we'll hit this guy. Oh, wrong one, but that's okay. Where are we going? We're going to get rid of our fun little jet here, which is just an amazing find. I didn't say Sean William Scott is hot. That's not right. That's BS. I mean, okay, let's listen. We can all be a little real. He's a little hot. But, like, here's the thing. I don't know if anybody watches Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but he makes a cameo as Mac's cousin, and he's the funniest thing in the world, so you should watch that. I didn't know this would be, like, you know, cinematography reviews by Delta tonight, but here we are. What else do you want me to review? I don't care if I've seen it or not. I'll review it. I don't care. It's like a ship, but a movie. Why not? Well, Narosi, that's a good point. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. We can always go to the footage. So we'll figure that out real quick. MGG, that's easier. I may not retain useful information for work or general day-to-day things, but movies and random trivia, that stuff is never leaving my brain. Ain't that the truth? I'm going to have more quotes than subscribers. That's very true. What are we at today? Yeah, we're still doing pretty good. It's nice. It was a great day. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking. I super appreciate it. It really does mean the world to me. I know I say that a lot, but I say it a lot because I mean it a lot. Ooh, a different light this time. That's good. It's a nice light. I'm going to compare and buy this one. And before entering the ship, I will take a picture of the location. Did that work out okay? It did. Let's take her to space. Delta's drinking water with hops and barley. Yeah, right. Midnight. That's a good one, though. Now, this ship is not stealth. So it's interesting. I think there are varying opinions here. I think when you see, like, not a lot of the attachments, I almost want to say stealth still, but, like, I can see the opinion there, right? I can see why you would say against it. I think that sort of the horn piece, which is up top, does sort of detract from the stealthiness, the stealthy vibe. So, you know, I can respect that opinion, for sure. Oh, guys, I didn't even mention Typo's in chat. Typo's another awesome streamer. I'm sorry, Typo. I should have mentioned that ages ago. Another fun streamer. Really nice, chill streams. I believe you play on PlayStation. Is that right, Typo? I could be wrong, but really fun watching Typo. So go check Typo out. That's my bad. So let's take a review of this one after I take a review. Take a couple pictures, see which one will work. Are there any bottom wings? No. Okay, so that'll be enough in terms of the pictures up here. Mad Doctor, nothing beats water with a splash of Jack. I would argue Jack with a splash of water if you're gonna go in that direction. Yeah, Zab, I agree. This is a really nice blue on this one. The top wing is this really nice blue. It's got white decals sort of sitting on it and that kind of darker green for the rest of the colors, but it's got the horn up top. The cockpit is the narrow quad. Let me make sure I got that right. Pretty sure this one's called a quad. Like 99% sure. Yep, this is the quad. And then it's got a mid-wing with the full wing attachment. It's got the flap on the back, the laser sitting attached to the mid-wing. That's an attachment. And then I believe this is the pointed skirt. And no bottom wing on this one. Nice clean one. I'd probably still say stealth, but, you know, like I said, to each their own. And I do appreciate, Typo, the feedback that it doesn't look like a stealth. We've heard, I don't know why Puck really stuck in my head for this, too. But it did, so there you go. Alright, let's get the class set up. And guys, I might hop into the Discord tonight after stream. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. But even if I'm not there, you like the pinstriping, Mad Doctor? Me too. You guys are more than welcome to go in there, hang out, have a good time, enjoy yourselves. Let's wait for max class reach to go away. Come on. Sorry, just getting a sip of water there, and the button wasn't working. There we go. I have an Elite 2 controller that might be going at this point. Supercharged slots, kind of okay. But here's the thing. You could do this kind of like multi-tool hunting where you can discover a ship, ping a new Dreadnought AI fragment over here, find another location on the planet, and just keep on keeping on. Let's do one more at least tonight. Watch at least one more. It's getting late. 11:08. I do have work in the morning. Do regularly, Delta? What do I do regularly? A bottle clink we heard? Yeah, I have a glass of water here. That's what you heard me drinking. Here, I'll try to replicate it. Here. Was that it? Because my wife hates it, but I hoard like glasses down here. Hey, Cookie Cat, thank you so much for coming, and really appreciate the likes and all that stuff. All right, let me find another system. Hey, wait, Ray Too Real. Hey, good to have you here. I know you're doing a ship hunt, but can we connect power from one base to another? I'm not a prolific builder, I'll say. If you have two base computers, that shouldn't be a problem, but there are people in the chat who will know the answer to that question better than I will. And I would ask them to answer it, because you can extend a base out to 1,000. I don't know if you're trying to do something bigger or what the kind of project you're trying to do, but perhaps you could describe it in the chat, Ray Too Real, and somebody here can answer the question for you. We do have some good builders in here. And if not, go to the Discord, post it there, and somebody will answer you. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, the power draws from whatever base computer is in the it is drawing from. Jeremy Wiggs says no, you cannot at all. Well, there you go. You can have multiple base computers kind of overlapping. That's a thing you can do. Things can get a bit wonky when you do that. Shadowhawk, you're bad at building bases, but great at decorating. Awesome. Midnight, you like your water heated and filtered through being grounds. Midnight says you cannot connect two base powers. Well, there you go. See? Some amazing builders sitting inside in chat. Thank you guys so much for answering. Delta Squad, showing up. Legendary has also answered. Good. Thank you. Sorry, my wife has texted me that she's going to bed, so just texting her back. Jeremy Wicks is right. You can extend your base 1,000 U in every direction. There's a way to do it. I would recommend searching for, if you're not familiar with, Bebabum on YouTube, and he has a good tutorial that I used to learn how to do that exact thing. Really useful for curate deposit farms. Way Too Real, how do you get to the Discord? Well, it's pretty easy. I will drop it in the chat real quick. There is a link. Oh, hey, Sandworm. Hey. Hello, Sandworm. Cool. So your bases typically can only be 300 U, I think, in diameter / radius. I can't remember now. But you can build 1,000 U away by extending your base using base building parts. And I could probably demonstrate it, but well, I can definitely demonstrate it, but now's not the ideal time. So I would recommend like searching for Beeple Bum and searching extending base. He has a great tutorial on it. And if you join the Discord, I can meet up with you at some point in game, or one of these amazing builders can, and show you specifically how to do that. It's really easy. Do I have a base on the save that does it? Ooh, I'm not sure if I have a base on this save that does the extension. I might. I do have one, I think. It's kind of a cool ship. Zab, you're right, the colors tonight are off the charts. Like, this is like kind of an all whitish color. Very cool. Legendary, you nailed it. That's exactly, yeah. So, read what Legendary said. It's kind of hard to visualize, I have found. I'm a bit of a visual learner, I guess. So for me, the tutorial is useful. Like, and it's super not worth me making one, because there are really good ones out there already. So that's why I'm recommending those. Alright. Oh man, these are good colors. Got a few tri-lights tonight, and some fun wings on this one. Oh, hey, really fun wings on this one. Cool, this is a good find. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's wait for the black bar to go away. Captain Shadowhawk says, I kind of see the Sentinel fighters as No Man's Sky Promethean ships or longswords. Very cool. Nerosi, very correct. I should have mentioned it a few times. I am in Eisentam tonight. So you need to get to Galaxy 10, which is Eisentam, to find these ships. If you need a ride to Eisentam, almost any of us can give it to you. I'd be happy to. I've done it for a few folks. Do you like the setup, Nerosi? Awesome. So, and thank you. I got to find it, which is great. So this is a tri-light on the wide cockpit, and it goes up. It's got white with just a little bit of red, some black, purple on it. Very clean colors. It is the short thorax top attachment back there, which dictates a square thruster in the back. Speaking of thrusters, guys, thrusters galore. And the reason we have that is up here we have, these would be the, I want to say these are the, just the Saber wings. I think these are just Saber. I'm going to check the chart again because we haven't seen that tonight, and I just want to 100% verify I'm getting it right. I am. These are the Saber wings, but for the top wings, and they have two extensions on them. They have both the pod fins, which are really cool. They provide that little red light there, and they have the boosters sitting on the back, which is very choice. Going to the mid-wing, we have the mid-wing with the half tip and the winglet extensions. And then as we come forward here, we see the skirt is the pointed skirt right here, and then towards the bottom, again, we have the Saber wing, so it's very symmetric, and it's got, again, the pod fin extension with the boosters extensions as well on those. So a lot of parts on this one. This one would be a little bit harder to catalog, but still a really cool configuration. Whew, that was a bit of a mouthful. And I did all of that by using said chart right here. If you look here, the wings, again, you can see the top wing section. It's the second from the left. You can see the cockpits, which are all the way kind of in the bottom center. Use that. And then the bottom wings, which are third from the left, or, you know, easy peasy. Skirts are bottom right. Mid wings are top right. And then the top attachments, or if you want to think about it kind of like the rear or booster or thruster type things, is the bottom left. And this one had a little bit from all of them, except for the chins, which is the top left. Actually, did I check? Yeah, I don't think there's I don't think there is a chin on this one that I can see. Nope. Looks plain. So this is a pretty cool ship and a fun find. Way too rare. You're coming here and getting this ship? Well, I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, this one's kind of a keeper. I'm definitely keeping this one. You like the Utopia too? Alright, awesome. Way too real. Let's summon our freighter here. And guys, again, thank you so much for liking. If you're enjoying the content, please do subscribe. We're growing the Delta Squad. We're growing quick, and we're having a lot of fun. And I'm enjoying having each and every one of you here. So thank you very, very much. You have one just like this, Midnight. Awesome. But without the extra thruster. Oh, cool. And you found the S-Class even better. Zabs, Elizabeth brings up a good point. If you go to the anomaly, I think the fusion base always on the right, all the way on the right, the coffee shop is in Eisentan. If you just go there, you will be able to teleport to Eisentan, drop a base computer in a nearby system, and you're good to go. That one needed a timestamp. You missed the glyphs. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Here. These are the glyphs. Did I get the supercharged slots for that? I don't think I did. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Oh god, quote 6 was a tough one. So many quotes. Oh god. That's the worst. And so these are the glyphs. Take a screenshot of this while we wait. Alright. And guys, it is 11:18 here. I think I'll probably call it a night there. It's getting late, and gotta go to bed, gotta get to work tomorrow morning. And I do want to hang out, I think, at some point in the Discord tonight. I'll take a short break and then maybe pop over. But hey guys, it's been a ton of fun hanging out with all of you. Seriously, you guys are all the best. And I appreciate the likes, I appreciate the subs, I appreciate you just being here. It makes a big difference. I'm going to go check to see if anybody is streaming right now, first off of my subscription list. And we're going to try to find somebody with No Man's Sky. It's kind of tough at this time of night. Don't see anybody going. Let me check. NMS Live. And maybe we'll give somebody who doesn't have as many folks some viewership, which could be fun. Let's see if there's anybody live. Nope, nothing that I can see. Yep, all kind of stuff. So, guys, we're just going to kind of end it there. Way too real. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you guys so much for joining. Yeah, if you want to join us in the Discord and the voice chat, the voice chat specifically is over 18 years old, so you have to be over 18 to join in there. But other than that, we'd love to have you guys. It's been a lot of fun. You are the best. And thank you, Metal Gamer Geek. And oh, guys, actually, in the chat, real quick, let's get some 07s for Neurosi. This chart is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for making it. Thank you so much for the team that did a lot of work behind it. And it was really, really, it's very informative, and it's going to help all of us ship hunt. So, guys, 07s in the chat for Neurosi. I'm going to drop one too because, man, it's changing how we do this, which is amazing. So, thank you very much, Neurosi. And Maxie, the stream train has reached the end of the line. That is absolutely true, guys. And I will catch you guys next time. I will be streaming at some point, either later this week, but most likely over the weekend. Like, subscribe, and all that BS, so that you can see when I do it and hit the bell and all that, so you can see when I do it, I guess. Very icky saying all that stuff for me, but it is what it is. And then Discord is the easiest way actually to find out. But until then, guys, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me here. Happy hunting. And until next time, I'll see you out there in the verse. Have a good one, my friends.